assignments, doubts, exams. We have got you back. EduPlanner make every chapter easy to understand. Stay tuned, learn more, grow with us.
So this problem gives us the chemical equation CO gas plus H2O gas reversibly reacts to form CO2 gas plus H2 gas, and then gives us a Kp of 0.0611 at 2000 Kelvin. And so the first thing we want to do is an ice table, initial change equilibrium. So we're given the initial pressure of CO is 1344 torr, and the initial pressure of H2O is 1766. And then we assume that the initial pressures here are 0. Our change is minus X for our reactants and plus X for our products. And so our equilibriums are just adding down the columns. So 1344 minus X, 1766 minus X, and then for our products, just each of them is X. So now we can set up our Kp equation. Kp is equal to the partial pressure of the product, CO2, times the partial pressure of the product, H2, over the partial pressure of the product CO times the partial pressure of the product H2O. And that equals 0.0611. And now we know what these values are. We have X for each of our products, and our reactants are 1766 minus X and 1344 minus X. And so we want to take what we have right here and mathematically rearrange it so that we have a quadratic. And when we do that, we end up with 0.9389x squared plus 190.021x minus 145021 equals 0. And I kept all of the sig figs here just for calculation purposes to get a more accurate answer. And so now when we quadratically solve for X, we get one negative value, which would not make sense in this situation, but our positive value is 304.637. And so now we have everything we need to calculate all of these partial pressures. And so our partial pressure of CO2 is X, which we just found to be 304.6 torr. Our partial pressure of H2 is also X, so that will be the same, 304.6 torr. Our partial pressure of CO is equal to 1344 minus X, so that's 1344 minus 304.6 torr, and that gives us 1039 torr. And then finally, for our partial pressure of H2O, we take 1766 minus X, so 1766 minus 304.6, and that gives us a equilibrium pressure of 1461 torr. And so those are all of our equilibrium partial pressures.